And you want to know something I just realized too after that last video? Why is it that so many people are having spiritual awakenings akin to the crucifixion of Yeshua? While not as intense, it's the same premise over and over and over again. And that's because that's God. That's Yeshua, split across multiple bodies to experience the crucifixion, but not in its entireness, in a way so that it doesn't feel as painful as that one single being by themselves, by himself specifically. Think of it like a photon. A high energy photon oscillates in the ranges of infrared and is pushing to the visible light spectrum. Now, when you split that same exact photon, you create the same exact thing, but the energy of these two equals the one that you split to create these two. Hence, why we are experiencing the things that we are experiencing right now. That pain was so great for one human being that when Yeshua came back then in terms of a few years ago, because Christ been back, Yeshua through all of us re-experienced the crucifixion, but not as harshly as the first time. That is why we've been spiritually awakening. It's not that we've been just chosen. We've honestly been activated based on our choices and based on our willingness to accept Christ/Yeshua into our life. And because of that, we became another photon, making it easier for Yeshua and having Yeshua experience less pain than the original. That is why we go through the things that we go through. We're making it easier for everyone else, the more of us that awaken. And that is why we are God, we are Christ, we are Yeshua. We are all connected in this way. When one of us wake up, it becomes easier for the other ones to wake up. When one opens their eyes, it becomes easier for the rest of them to open their eyes. We're taking away Yeshua's pain slowly yet surely, until something that felt like a stab wound is just a tap compared to all that pain that Yeshua had to go through during his crucifixion. So I advise you, change your ways if you haven't already. To those of you who already have, embrace who you are even more every single day. Know that you are untouched because of everything that you went through. And know that your pain made it easier for the next to go through the same path that we had to walk through alone. So that when we all finally come together, we can finally become this strong family that God envisioned for all of us on earth as well as in heaven. Because heaven is in the mind too. So whether we pass away or whether we're here on this planet that we call earth, we will always remain in heaven. We will not remain in hell, because that is also a mental state. Once we repeatedly choose heaven all the time, consistently every single day, no matter how hard it may be to make that same exact choice repeatedly over and over and over and over and over again, because I guarantee you, to all of you who know, it truly is hard to continue to choose heaven. But I guarantee you, the more you choose heaven, the better your life becomes. And the better that your life becomes, the more divinity you embody, no matter your flaws, no matter what people may say, think, act, behave towards you. You are still you. You are still divine, quiet, loud, whatever the case may be. You are amazing because you thrived when people wanted you to suffer and croak. You finally got out of that survival mindset. And now you're able to eat the fruits, the benefits of all of the labor that we've went through, that you went through, that I went through, that our neighbors went through. Neighbors in terms of the spirit. We have all become stronger throughout this entire endeavor. And now it's time for all of us to rise again. So please, join me on this endeavor. We've finally gotten to a point where no matter what happens to us, we'll always be okay. Our families, the ones that are really meant to be in our lives, will always be okay. Our friends, our associates, everyone else who is meant to be will always be okay. And that's because of that spiritual work that you did. You took the burden so that everyone else could have it easier. Celebrate yourself. You don't need no validation from anyone else outside of you. You are your own self-validator. Acknowledge that version of yourself. Give your version of that. Give that version of yourself a hug. They went through a lot to get you here. It's time to let them go. So show them love before they finally leave. Ashe. Peace out. Adios.